What's up, y'all? It's your girl Terry, and today I am back with another YouTube video. If you are a new viewer to my channel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are a returning viewer, you already know what's up. So I'm gonna be jumping straight into this video, y'all, and I'm gonna be showing you guys how I got this flawless scalp look with this wig. I got this wig from World New Hair, and I'm going to show you guys what came inside the bag. So I got this elastic band that I did not end up using because I didn't like the little bumps that it have in it. I also got a wig cap. They sent me a wig cap in the bag. Y'all don't mind my braids. These braids are a mess, but I just needed them to be straight back so I could do this video. I also got the wig. It is 26 inches long. As you guys can see, it's sitting right here behind me. It's so pretty. I already bleached the knots and everything and pluck. I got this real cute hairpin that I didn't use yet, and they gave me some lashes. I was surprised because I didn't see those when I first opened the package, so I was like, what the hell, I got lashes? Okay. I also got this edge wrap, you guys. You know, you always need an edge wrap because you got to sleep in your edge wrap. It says World New Hair. It was real cute. So basically what I'm doing first, I'm going to do the ball cap method. So I am using a mesh cap, y'all. I don't like to use a cap that's closer to my skin color because that's what I have my makeup for. So I would prefer you guys to use this method, but to each his own. You can use whatever method you feel comfortable with. So now I am looking for my scissors because I need to cut the holes in my ear so that we could really get that melted look and we can have this cap stick as good as possible to our forehead. So you want to cut a little hole around your ear to make the cap fit as tight as possible and as close to your head as possible. If you get that little run-in that you guys saw on the side, that is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That always happened to me, and you know, it don't mess up nothing. It's just, it is what it is. It's a stocking cap. It's go run. I'm going in with my Ghost Bond glue, adhesive glue, and that is the first step of how I'm going to glue down this cap. So I like to put it right in front of my edges, not on top of my edges. So right in front, and I'm just gonna go all the way across and put little dots across this mesh cap to glue it down, y'all. And you could just watch that right here. So you want to keep going. This is the different glue that I'm going to be using to glue my wig down. I'm going to be using Boto, but I needed to get rid of the rest of this Ghost Bond, so I just decided to use it for the ball cap method. And I also saw I Am Beautiful Hustler use this method, so this is what made me try this method to glue down my cap with with an adhesive glue rather than just the spray. But I'm going in with my comb and I'm just smearing out that glue and making it look as flat as possible so that it could dry clear all the way across. I'm adding in some spots where I might have missed because I want to really make sure that this cap fits me as Trey. My bad, y'all. I had to stop the recording because I was about to tell my boyfriend, like, this thing is not recording and I'm not gonna play with it. But I was just saying I want to make sure this cap fits me as good as possible, y'all. So after I get that Ghost Bond on here, I'm just gonna spray it with my Got To Be glue spray because we really want a good fit. Like I just said, you know, we want this to I want this style to last for at least 2 weeks, you know. So I'm making sure I get this cap down as much as possible because you already know once your cap start coming up under your wig is coming up next. So you just really want that cap to fit as much as possible. I'm going in with my blow dryer on a hot setting, and I'm just making sure that this blow dries as much as possible. Blow dries clear and make sure it dries. I know some people choose to let it air dry, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to get it dry as quick as possible, so I went in and used my blow dryer. Now I know some people say to use it on a cool setting, but I said I am following the I Am Beautiful Hustler method in this video, so I decided to use it on a hot setting. And she said that she does this because she wants to make sure that it is melted in her skin, and she feels like the hot setting really makes it seep through and just give you that skin look, that natural look, like this is my hair, I did not buy it type look. So that's what we doing, y'all. And if it mess up, we go blame her. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It definitely worked out, and I see why she used this method. But we just go blow dry, and as you guys can see, it is getting clear. So I decided to stop blow drying and go ahead and sew down the back of my cap, and we're just going to let the rest of this cap air dry while we sew it down, because by the time we're done sewing it down, it should be completely dry and ready for us to cut off that excess cap. But I'm going in and just sewing down this mesh cap so that the back of the cap don't come off, which could potentially cause the front of the cap to come off if it's not secure in the back. So we're just going to secure this down. And I am using like that knot method that people use when they sew down, when they do sew-ins and stuff. This was my first time doing it. It actually worked really, really well, but I don't know how to explain it that well. But it's basically like when you pull it through the cap, through the braid, you put it in that loop and y'all, if you watch, you will see it. But I did cut the end and just tie it just to make sure it's secure. Although when you're using that sewing method, you don't have to cut it. You could just leave it as is and cut the excess thread off. But now we're going to go in with our razor and with the scissors and cut this lace off. This mesh cap off. Y'all, now listen to me, okay? I was so determined to just do this with the razor that I end up cutting myself with the razor, which is why I had to go back and forth through the scissors, because at that point, I didn't want the razor too close to my face. Y'all can see the little blood right there at the top if you pay real close attention. I cut myself. So just make sure, especially if you getting some good razor. I got these razors from Amazon. So if you get some good razors, just be real careful. Don't put it too close to your face because you really can cut yourself. And if you cut yourself, it's just, you just don't want to have to go through that, because y'all go see throughout this video, I kept on having to go back and forth and dry this blood. But yeah, I'm going in with this rich mahogany color Kiss Professional Foundation cream. It was a cream foundation, and I'm just gonna apply this all over the cap because I want it to look like I got a peanut head and that I'm bald head, and you can't tell that I got a cap on. So I'm gonna apply this not all over, but all over the front of the wig. And I like to do it to the point where if I wanted to switch from a side part to a middle part, I already got that, covered. I know some people like hairstylists, they only do the foundation where they're gonna be doing the part at, but I choose to put it all the way across just in case I want to, just in case I want to switch my part. Here I am freaking trying to dry this dang on cut up again, but you want to go in with your alcohol and basically wipe off that excess foundation that might have touched your forehead during the process of you covering up your wig. But you guys can see I look like a peanut from the Proud family, and this is definitely the look that I was going for. So yeah, y'all, wipe that. Yep, here we go, wiping it off. Now next we're gonna just put the wig on and kind of measure it and make sure it fits. We just want, this is where you like prepping, you getting ready to do what it do, you do that. But I'm gonna go back in with that same foundation that I put on my cap, and I'm gonna put it all over the wig, even the front. I flip the wig inside out, put it on the inside, and then I flip it back and put it on the outside too, because that is the key to a scalp look, y'all. And I'm just showing y'all the difference between when you use foundation. This is the back of the wig compared to the front. It makes a huge difference, y'all. This is how you get that scalp look. If you don't want to use like 10-10 method or nothing like that, foundation works perfectly fine to give you a scalp look. But now I'm going in and I'm just cutting the back of that wig off so I could go ahead and put it on, which I'm about to do right now. Bam. Oh, and y'all just wait to look at that, y'all. Look how good that look. We didn't even glue it down, y'all, and it already looked like scalp. But y'all gonna see me go back and forth in, because I started to see some spots that I felt like I needed to add foundation to. So I'm just telling y'all, that is the key to a flawless look. You're gonna be going back and forth trying to add foundation in, because you can see like white spots in there. You guys could see that. So you want to have all of those spots covered up with that foundation so you can really have that scalpless look. But I'm going in with my wax stick now, and I'm just taming all this hair and pushing it back, making sure the flyaways are pushed back so that I could successfully glue down this lace and make it look scalpless. Because if you have flyaway hairs in the way, it's just not gonna work out. So you have to figure out a method that works best for you, that you could just tame those flyaways and make sure that they are kept back from your face. So what I'm doing now is I am getting ready to cut the ear slots for this wig, and this is a step that I like to do before I glue my wig down. I know some people do it after, but it's really up to you, you guys. You could choose to do this however you want to do it. It's totally up to you, but I like to cut my ear flaps before so that I can really make sure that lace gets put down as good as possible. And here I'm just cutting little small slots inside of the wig so that I can get it will be easier for me to cut when I have to cut the wig off. So I did 5 slots, and now I'm just going in with my boho active, and I am applying that all over the cap. All over the front. I like to do 1 dot on the cap, 1 dot on my forehead and do that all the way across, and I just use my comb and I just smear it all out. But I do believe for this video, for this install, I did about 4 layers. So you just want to keep doing that. And the key to getting a flawless install as well, you guys, is making sure that you let the glue dry clear all the way before you apply the second layer, as you guys are going to see that I do in this video. If you apply the next layer, you guys, before it turns clear, it's going to become a mess. As you guys can see right here, you can barely see it, but I like to clean off the comb before I go in and smear out the second layer, just because I don't want any of that excess glue that was left in the first layer to rub off on my second layer. So I just make sure I clean the comb between each layer. But after I apply all 4 or 5 layers, I go ahead and I just pull my wig down, and we about to just get this thing secure, y'all. So just go ahead and watch, because this is more of a watching game rather than, you know, just listen to me talk. Here again, I'm just kind of taming the hair. You know, we just want to make sure all of that hair is out the way for this whole process. But now I'm going in with my elastic band, and I am putting it on for 10 minutes, y'all. We go just let this sit so we could get that lace melted. We want it melted in our skin, okay? Melted. You hear me? Melted. So we just gonna let this sit. This did sit for 15 minutes, as I stated before. And for this part, y'all, I did move back and forth between my razor and my scissors to get the lace cut off. The razor do give you more of a staggered look, so you can't detect the lace, y'all. This is key to having a flawless install as well. You want to make sure that you are using a tool that will get you more of a like zigzag type pattern, so you don't have that straight across look, and when somebody look at your hair, you can be like, oh, that's your lace right there. But as you guys can see with this method, if you guys saw that zoom in right there, it was just flawless. You guys could not tell what my lace was. But here I am going in with my razor again, and you want to make sure that you cut as close as possible, to the hair as possible. I know in previous methods I watched people say they like to leave a little bit of lace, y'all, but no, we not doing that, because if you leave a little bit of lace, somebody gonna be able to say, girl, you gonna say what lace? They gonna say right there. So you need to make sure you cut as close as possible to that hair as possible, okay? Yeah. I told y'all I cut myself again with the razor, so that's me trying to dry out the blood again. But y'all, you gotta make it do what it do for a flawless install. So if you want a flawless install, no, I'm just kidding, y'all. Do not cut yourself, okay? But as you guys can see right there, I made that face because I had got so close to the hair that I cut some of the hair off, which is fine, y'all. That is totally fine. Don't freak out. It's just a little strand. You know, this wig was 180 density, so we had plenty of hair to lose, okay? And as you guys will also see, that something I forgot to mention is that I did pluck this wig, y'all, but I didn't pluck it too much because I like to reuse my wig so many times. So after you wash the wig so many times, it loses hair already. So I didn't want to pluck too much to the point where I'm losing hair and then the front of my wig started looking bald. So you guys may say, oh, she plucked, but it don't look like she plucked. But I did pluck because the hairline was way fuller than this. And once I really lay it and scalp it, y'all are gonna see that it was really, really nice. Y'all gonna see the end look at the end of this video. But now I'm just going in and I'm gluing down those pieces that may have not got fully secured when we did the elastic band. So you just want to go in with your glue and just find those little pieces that are still sticking up, and you want to glue them down. You guys can see I'm just going through gluing it down. It was a little white right there, but once I put the elastic band back on, it turned clear. And yes, y'all, we're putting the elastic band on again for a second time, and this time it's going to be a total for 15 minutes because we really want our lace to be melted in our skin. So after I did the whole gluing down the little left pieces, I was feeling it, y'all. I went ahead and I started combing it back again and just hot combing it back so that we could get ready to put that elastic band back on. You guys are gonna see me pick up the hot comb in a second, but I'm just showing y'all, like, look at this flawless install. It was just beautiful. I really shout out to I Am Beautiful Hustler for this method, because I really got my flawless install by following this method, and I wanted to share it with you guys just in case y'all don't know her channel or whatever. But we're gonna go back in and put that elastic band back on for a second time, and this time we're gonna leave it on for 15 minutes because this is the last time that it is gonna be on. So we just want to make sure it is secure. But while this was sitting, I just decided to go in and flat iron my wig because I am going to curl it. But before I do my little curls, I like to flat iron it because I like my hair to be straight, not bone straight, but straight, so that my curls could be popping. So the look that you guys are going to see when I take off the elastic band is not the final look. The final look is going to be at the end of this video, but I'm just going through trying to waste time. So I just decided to flat iron it while, you know, the elastic band was sent for those 15 minutes. But this is the final look, y'all. It came out so flawless, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how it came out at the end. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications so I can know when I post. Drop a comment, drop a like if you guys like these videos, and if you want to see more tutorials, and if you guys want to see how I styled this hair in detail, make sure you comment that down below because you guys are gonna see it in a couple of seconds. But this is how long the hair looks. Bye, see y'all in my next video.
Damn, I shout it.